Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. The statement that the official exchange rate will become the prevailing and sole one, as will the digital exchange rate adopted by monetary policy, suggests a significant shift in Iraq's currency management. At first glance, the phrase implies a consolidation of exchange rates, meaning that multiple exchange rates currently in existence, whether through official channels, parallel markets, or various institutional applications, will be unified into a single, prevailing rate dictated by the monetary authorities. This raises several key questions. What does this mean for the Iraqi dinar? What does it suggest about future monetary policy? And perhaps most importantly, does this indicate an upcoming revaluation or float of the currency? To understand the implications of this statement, it is crucial to recognize that Iraq, like many other countries, has operated under a system where multiple exchange rates coexist. These include the official exchange rate set by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, a parallel market rate that fluctuates based on supply and demand, and other rates used for specific financial transactions, such as remittances or international trade settlements. The fact that the official exchange rate will become the sole one implies that Iraq is moving toward eliminating discrepancies between these different rates. The key phrase "will become" is especially noteworthy. If the official exchange rate were to remain at its current level, 1,310 IQD per USD, there would be no need to frame it in future terms. The use of "will become" suggests a shift, potentially indicating an adjustment to the rate itself rather than merely reaffirming the existing figure. This lends credence to speculation that Iraq's monetary authorities may be preparing for a significant change, whether in the form of a revaluation, a gradual appreciation, or a float that allows market forces to determine the rate. Another important aspect of the statement is the reference to the digital exchange rate adopted by monetary policy. This suggests that digital financial transactions will adhere strictly to the official exchange rate, reinforcing the idea that the government is working to curb unofficial market fluctuations and align all transactions, whether physical or digital, under a single exchange framework. This could be linked to broader digital banking reforms, greater financial oversight, and increased compliance with international banking regulations, particularly those emphasized by the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. To fully grasp the significance of this shift, it is necessary to examine the broader economic context in which Iraq's monetary policies are evolving. The country has long grappled with economic instability due to factors such as political turmoil, oil price fluctuations, and external financial pressures. The parallel market rate often deviates from the official rate due to various distortions, including corruption, currency smuggling, and a lack of confidence in the stability of the dinar. By consolidating to a single, prevailing rate, the government may be attempting to create a more predictable and stable financial environment that facilitates foreign investment, strengthens banking confidence, and improves international trade relationships. A single exchange rate structure also aligns with Iraq's ongoing financial modernization efforts. In recent years, the CBI has implemented various measures to transition toward a more transparent and regulated financial system. These include strengthening anti-money laundering frameworks, adopting international banking compliance standards, and enhancing digital payment infrastructures. The push toward a single, unified exchange rate is consistent with these reforms, as it eliminates opportunities for arbitrage and ensures that all economic participants operate under the same currency valuation. One potential consequence of this policy shift is the effect on Iraq's foreign currency reserves. The central bank plays a crucial role in managing exchange rates by using its foreign reserves to stabilize the dinar. If Iraq moves toward a different official exchange rate, whether higher or lower, it could impact the bank's ability to manage liquidity effectively. A revaluation, for instance, would require careful consideration of reserve adequacy, trade balances, and inflationary pressures. A controlled appreciation of the dinar, if not properly managed, could lead to unintended economic consequences, such as reduced export competitiveness or capital flight. Additionally, The phrase will become the prevailing and sole one raises questions about whether this new rate will be fixed or if Iraq is preparing for a managed float. Under a fixed exchange rate system, the CBI would maintain a strict peg, intervening in the market as needed to stabilize fluctuations. A managed float, on the other hand, would allow the dinar to move within a controlled range, adjusting to market dynamics while still under central bank oversight. Either approach would represent a departure from the multiple rate system that has characterized Iraq's foreign exchange market in recent years. For those closely following the potential revaluation or reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar, this statement may fuel further speculation. Some observers have long anticipated that Iraq's currency would undergo a substantial appreciation, particularly in light of the country's vast oil wealth and efforts to modernize its economy. If the phrase will become indeed signals a forthcoming rate adjustment, it could be a precursor to a broader monetary policy shift aimed at enhancing the dinar's purchasing power and strengthening its role in international trade. The reference to a digital exchange rate also warrants further examination. Iraq has been making strides in digitizing its financial system, with initiatives aimed at reducing cash dependency, improving banking accessibility, and increasing transparency. If all digital transactions are required to adhere to the official exchange rate, it could serve as a mechanism to enforce compliance and minimize parallel market activity. This could also pave the way for broader adoption of digital banking solutions, including mobile payments and blockchain-based financial instruments, which could further integrate Iraq into the global financial system. For investors, economists, and policymakers alike, this declaration serves as a crucial indicator of Iraq's monetary trajectory. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.